see. Okay, my phone says we're streaming, so it doesn't matter that my computer hasn't decided we are. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Week 10, as I just said offline, it's crazy how fast the season is going. Got a good game tonight, two of the best teams in the league. But first, we have to talk about the Season 7 All-Stars. So, first up, getting the most votes, we have Jake Footer with 18. I think there were 22 or 23 people who voted, so we got the vast majority of the votes. Um, Asterisk by his name because, as always, Footer is not playing in the All-Star game. Although this is the first time ever that he has not refused to play in the game. This year he just can't play in the game. So he's working his way up to playing by like season 35. Vigrant also got 18 votes, joint top vote getter, and then I was one behind them with 17. And then we have Spencer with 15. Congrats, Spencer. And Craig with a strong 12 votes after his back-to-back crazy performances. Nice hit and run by the Braves. PD 11 votes, and then we have Alex snuck in with 10 votes, even though he's like fourth in scoring. Everyone decided to disrespect him this season. And then lastly, we have Nick Smith with 9 votes, but Footer's place will be taken by Jim, who also had 9 votes. He's going to be the sub, so Jim will appear in the All-Star game. Congrats to Jim. First ever All-Star not actually be in the league. And for the game, it's going to be Sunday at 9. In the little mini matchups, we have our Nick Smith versus Jim on movies. Nick Smith has already admitted that he's doomed. And then we have Craig versus PD on history and geography, which should be fun because Craig is a history teacher, but nobody thinks they know more about history than PD. So, evenly matched. And then we've got me versus Spencer on soccer, which is a rerun of 2 seasons ago. And then Vigrant versus Alex on NFL and college football. So that should be fun. Best part of the game, really, though, is Qualls' intros. So I would suggest at least tuning in for those, even if you just leave after that.
I'm going to make the uninformed claim that Towns was robbed by Nick Smith as the meme candidate.
Bro, who the fuck is Nick? What team is he on?
He's licked by Qualls third.
Yeah, he's on my team.
I thought that was Noah.
No, Noah left my team 2 seasons ago.
Fuck, you've been down on the drama,
I
man.
just don't. I'm sorry. I'm just bad with names. Let's just continue. I'm sorry.
We're all white people. It doesn't matter. Make a difference. Okay. So now we'll move on to this game. Hypnotoads and Mentally Illest. The Hypnotoads are 7-2. They just won't lose. Second place. And Mentally Illest are 4-5 in a playoff spot right now. But the points per game are basically even, 9.8 to 9.4. What we're watching for, Towns has the most NFL points in the league, so if there's an NFL question tonight, he'll probably get it right. And then Mentally Illest, in a weird dichotomy, they have not gotten a college football or college basketball question right, but they're 100% on all other college sports. So they like the obscure college sports. Last week, Hypnotoads beat Sandusky's by 1, and Mentally Illest lost a close one to the Chicken Hawks by 2. There we go. Good job, man.
That Sandusky game was sweaty.
Okay. Category 1 tonight. It's opening day and the season is over. This is about bad MLB teams. Does anyone
Is this about the New York Mets?
Go Mets.
Yeah, it's always about the Mets. Go Mets, baby. Yeah, does anyone want to double this?
No. I don't want to double it.
Mentally Illest are getting Jim's contact info up as we speak. But Hypnotoads, you're up first. Here's your question. Name the first baseman and highest paid player missing from this team's opening day lineup. So in both, I've blurred out 2 people, but you're only needing to name the one that I've specified.
Fuck. Oh, this team is god awful. I don't recognize like half of the names in this lineup. Oh my god.
Can't help you here. This is the White Sox.
It could be. I don't know who their first baseman is.
Do we pull a round one phone a friend?
I guess. I don't follow, so I'm not like I just say the White Sox because I know they suck and they're perpetually in hell. But
I think we should just punt because the expected value is a null category rather than.
Let's just pick
Is
a
that-
random first baseman.
I don't know. Fucking Chris Bryant. Final answer. Is he even a first baseman?
Correct.
No fucking way.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, Chris Bryant, Rocky's first baseman. He's not even a natural first baseman, which makes your guess more preposterous.
Tonight, okay.
He's playing
Tonight was
first base.
tonight was the last night of Ramadan. It's officially Eid, so I just got a gift.
This is the culmination from Allah.
Dude,
Okay.
I literally I woke up from sleeping for 4 hours. I just ate. I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, 1-0 to the Hypnotoads.
I think it's fire.
What just
And-
happened?
Mentally, that's the
Easy
second time
though.
you've done that this season. Mentally Illest, here's yours. Name the shortstop and highest paid player missing from this team's opening day lineup.
Andrew, how do you feel about this?
I know the team. I'm trying to figure out the shortstop.
Yeah, take your time. I know that you're good with current lineups, so we have Jim if we need it, but it seems risky on the first.
Who's the? Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. No, I don't think I'm gonna get.
I personally am not opposed to using phone a friend on the first round. I don't think it actually makes a difference which round you use it in.
I agree. All right, we're gonna call Jim.
All right. All-Star Jim getting the call, which is kind of funny because technically that is illegal, but not in these circumstances.
All right, hang on. I just gotta face.
Matt, who is this guy starting for the Mets right now?
He wasn't the Brewers until this year.
Hmm.
But aren't you a Yankees fan?
Yeah, but we have
Andrew,
Hulu with live sports, so I
What's the
only
team?
get Mets games.
All right. Hey, Jim. How's it going, man? Just going outside of the bar. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay. All right. So we've got a MLB question for you. I'm going to read it and then flip the camera because there's a visual part of it. Okay. The category title is "It's Opening Day and the Season is Over." Name the shortstop and highest paid player missing from this team's opening day lineup. Okay. And that's the lineup. Can you see it? Yeah, so we need the shortstop from this team.
Don't say the team name. You know what it is. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, he is.
100%. Javi
Andrew
Baez.
thinks that's right.
100%. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck with your trivia.
Ugh.
Bye.
Javi Baez final. Yeah.
Correct.
And I could not
I
get
think he has
there.
a.
Jim is addicted to trivia, currently
I
playing trivia
think-
in a bar and answering a phone a friend.
Yes.
To answer more trivia.
No, this is the Tigers, and I know they might not be that bad this year, but would you guys have rather had an A's question? I think not. So you got the Tigers anyway.
I don't know.
Javi
Give me a
Baez-
question about Esteury Ruiz.
Dude, he's in the minor leagues. I can't.
I know. He did get
Does-
demoted.
What's Javi Baez's batting average right now? It's like .06.
That guy's
.071, I think.
Dirty.
Okay, musical instruments. This is your music category tonight.
No double.
I
Absolutely.
want to, but no.
I also want to.
Absolutely not.
Okay, no double.
No.
No.
Yeah, everyone will regret that. This is like the easiest category of all time. Hypnotoads. What woodwind instrument is pictured below?
Oboe, final answer.
Ethan was making sure he was getting those points. That's correct.
There is a close answer that this could have also been.
Yeah, I was thinking of the close one.
Dude, I was working on clarinet.
Well, no, there's another close one that's not the clarinet.
No,
You can say
well,
bassoon. They
it
know
doesn't
what that
have a.
No, not the bassoon. It would be the English horn.
Jesus Christ.
Mentally Illest, here's your question. What is the name of the stringed instrument below?
Is that a lute?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I had a separate thought, but that's not That's not good. And I'm not
I also had a separate thought.
Okay. What are your two separate thoughts?
Um,
I think that Ethan
it
probably
sounds almost like a fruit would be my hint for the separate one.
The fuck are you thinking of, man?
Oh, okay. All right.
Mine starts
Well,
with
I
an
actually have
S.
another thought that is a kitchen utensil as well.
It's too small to be a sitar.
Okay, thank you.
It's not a sitar. No.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, all right. Let's go with loot. That's fine.
What about a mandolin?
That was what I was thinking of. Okay,
Okay.
yes. I thought it was a mandolin.
I don't know the difference between the two of those.
I don't know, but they're going to get it right either way if we don't get this correct.
What
So
Let's go with
fruit
loot.
sounds like
Final
mandolin?
answer.
Which one did you go with, Steven?
Bingo.
Loot.
Mandolin. It's a mandolin.
It's not a mandolin. It is not a mandolin. It is not a
It's not a
mandolin.
mandolin. It's not a sitar. It's not a lute. All I know is what it isn't, but I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Is this a lyre, like an Lyre?
No, a lyre looks like a harp.
Isn't it
doesn't
like
it?
a mini harp?
Oh yeah. It's
Wait,
not.
if it's not a mandolin, I, don't know
I'm
what's
pretty
going
sure
on.
It's not. I guarantee you, it's not a
I should
mandolin.
know
I
this.
swear.
I've seen this in like
This is vastly harder than an oboe.
yeah, but when you see some like Middle Eastern folk groups, they use an instrument like this. I just don't remember what the fuck it's called. Whatever.
Throw something out there because I'm gonna say mandolin.
Let's just go with mandolin. Whatever.
Mandolin final.
It is a mandolin, Ethan.
Okay, what's the difference between a mandolin and a lute?
I think a lute is less fat.
Someone
Yeah,
Google it.
yeah. A lute is not as.
I'm
thick.
looking up a mandolin right now.
Okay, well,
Wait,
when
what
you
do you
do,
think
the first Google image result will be this picture, which is where I got it from.
It's literally not
It's
a
not.
mandolin.
Hmm.
That's a mandolin.
Well, you win some, you lose some. In that case, yeah, mandolin. This is the Encyclopedia Britannica picture of a mandolin. You can't get more official than that.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of valid, man. You have
They
to
literally set the facts.
I mean, but
Bro,
mandolin.
what?
These old instruments, they have like cultural
Mhm,
variations, like a
I
Hebrew.
do feel
mandolin
like if
and a
you look
Turkish
at
mandolin
every
are
other
like-
picture of a mandolin, it's very different.
And that looks an awful lot like a lute. But okay.
Well, you can take it up with the dictionary, not with me, because they decide.
Oh,
I wonder if that's like a classical mandolin versus modern mandolin.
It must be because I
There
listen
are
to enough
different ones too,
bluegrass
like
to know what a
there's
mandolin looks like.
There's,
All right,
there's like an
my
Ottoman
standard is that if
mandolin as
Qualls was
well.
able to get it, then I could have expected anyone to get it.
Qualls is an idiot.
No, you know what?
Exactly, he got it immediately.
Here's the issue: is that would
Checkmate.
require Qualls to know other instruments too, like the lute.
Maybe you guys are too smart to get that easy of a question. That's how you should be looking at this.
It's I.
It immediately I thought it was a mandolin. I didn't
There
know.
we go.
Now Googling it, I see they look more like guitars in 2024. But
Okay,
that's
We'll take our point and move on, but I'm not happy about this.
yeah, you guys
Ethan,
are fighting a
Ethan, if
point
you
that
protest
guys-
anymore, I'm giving the point to the other team.
Nope.
Okay, Roman Emperor off
You can
time.
have it.
This one is for the Hypnotoads first. Here's your question. Domitian's reign was marred by a failed campaign to defeat what kingdom located in Eastern Europe that was conquered during, it should say, Trajan's reign?
Oh, you.
This is so easy.
Can I get a rough call on what year this is?
Domitian. We're looking at what are we looking at? Like 290, right after the 3rd century, or not? Yeah, right into the 4th century, maybe. No. I'm sorry. This is Domitian. This is not Diocletian. What am I saying? Okay, Domitian, Eastern Europe. Yeah. Why am I fucking freezing? My apologies.
The Mughals.
No,
No,
this
no.
is in Germany. Oh boy. These are not the Gauls. These are not the Franks. The Goths. The Goths seems like the right answer. The Goths, final.
Damn.
Dacia, final answer.
Correct.
Oof.
So Stephen
Damn,
won.
Towns, you just got chewed up and spit out. That was funny.
In fairness,
He knew
I
that
was
shit off
comparing
rip, bro.
You're
to be
about,
able to
you're about
name and
200 years early for the Goths. 100 years early for the Goths.
All right, mentally Illest to take a 5-2 lead.
Oh, we have 3
Failed
points.
siege of what city led to the assassination of Maximinius Thrax?
Aquileia, final answer.
false.
Oh,
Ice cold.
Oh,
I am gonna
Towns,
brag
did
about
you know
this
that
in
one?
the chat, but just know it's
I was
in good,
trying to
it's in
talk
good
him out
fun.
of it.
You know it's in good fun.
So
Well, I
Steven,
bet
we have,
it's
we
hard.
have 3 points for the record.
I agree to disagree. Famous ships. Famous ships. History category. Does anyone want to double this?
Oh, I think we ought to, guys.
Sounds
Yeah.
deep.
If it's not the ship of Theseus, it's not for me, man.
How many boats can there be?
Dude,
Yeah,
so
I
many.
mean,
Every
lot.
single war has like
Oh,
5 major
Yeah,
ships.
I mean that's true. It could be a lot of things. Yeah.
Neil just texted in our group chat, never again.
Steven, I think it's your call.
All right, we'll double it. We'll do it.
Okay. Double for until Illest. Hypnotoads, your question first. The HMS Beagle was a ship famously used for what individual's voyages in the 1800s?
Is this Captain Cook?
Sure, man.
Or is
What
that...
about Captain Hook?
No, like Cook who discovered Australia, but this is this too early for us? I mean,
No, I don't think it's too early. Australia was
what
a
other
dead colony
individual
in the
could it
1800s,
be?
right?
In its voyages? Yeah, this is gonna be Cook.
Sure.
You guys have
I
a
think,
better...
I think by like 1840 or 50, Australia was a deader colony, so it should work.
Yeah, because voyages. So he's an individual. How many people are sailing the high seas? Captain Cook, final.
Fuck. Charles Darwin.
Yeah,
It is Charles Darwin. Yeah.
I bet the next one's Captain Cook though. I
Yeah,
know
Charles
that one is.
Darwin final.
Oops, sorry.
Disgusting.
It is Darwin.
He's going around finding bugs and shit.
I don't know,
Great.
ships.
Birds,
Nah,
bro.
he was all about birds.
Just when he
dude.
pulled
Yeah,
up all those
He was
penguins.
going to the Galapagos on this bad boy.
Looking at birds.
Yeah. All right, so you can make it an early 8-3 lead with this one.
Bird
The
up, son.
HMS Endeavour was a
Yeah,
ship
this is
famously
Cook.
used for individuals' voyages in the 1700s.
Yeah, Captain Cook. Final answer.
I have to have a first name.
James,
Oh.
right?
James Cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
James Cook. Final.
Correct, yeah. Classic Ocho happenstance.
We did know that one. If it makes you feel better.
Oh, yeah. I figured those were both like pretty note. Qualls guessed 2 non-British people on both those, but the fact that HMS is a little question, I had to share that.
Did he guess Magellan?
Yes, he did. All right. So, mentally Illest hit their double, hit both of their own niches, except for the minor detail that one of them was the other team's niche. And we move on into get ready to relearn Czech, buddy. This is a hockey NHL category. This category is about players who were in the NHL and then went back to Europe and then went back to the NHL. So I guess it could be get ready to relearn English.
I have one player in mind.
Hypnotoads, you want to double?
No.
Absolutely not.
We need a Neil Cam right now. Here's your question. This retired forward played 15 seasons for the Bruins before departing to play for his boyhood club at HC Olomouc in 21-22, but then returned to Boston for one final season in 22-23.
Give me Zdeno Chara.
Did he?
Was that his first name?
The name is Zdeno Chara. I just don't. I was in Boston at this
I don't know.
time.
He's
Do I
the
remember
only-
him?
I just like him because he has that 5-inch neck, bro. It's unbelievable.
He's also like 8 feet tall.
It's all neck.
I walk through the garden where they play, and I'm just trying to remember if I saw him on one of like the posters that they put up.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know hockey. The first name that came to mind was Jaromir.
It's Zdeno Chara was also what I was thinking, but I just
Chara.
Yeah, I have no input.
Zdeno Chara, final answer.
Fuck!
This is
Andrew.
crazy.
I was gonna guess Pasternak.
David Craig.
No. Yeah, David Krejci.
All right.
Final it, Andrew.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go
well.
ahead and final it. Yeah, David Krejci. Yeah, Pasternak isn't quite that old.
Pasternak also way too good to go back to.
That's yeah.
Well,
that's-
yeah, I didn't know if it was like a.
And Zdeno Chara is a defenseman.
Yeah.
And also like went somewhere else.
Oh,
in the
there's the
ACL.
word forward there. That's crazy.
I wouldn't have picked
All
up
right.
on that detail.
This one is get ready to relearn Russian, buddy. And here's the question. This active forward played 4 seasons for the Stars before heading to the KHL in 2016 for 2 seasons with CSKA Moscow, after which he returned to the Stars for 1 season before being signed with the Avalanche in 2019.
This is like my sweet spot of hockey, and I'm blanking on the name. I have one name, and I can't remember his first name.
The only person you can't call for these is Qualls.
We already used our phone.
That's a valid point.
Who are you thinking?
Radulov.
I would let them call Qualls because I don't think he remembers the answer.
Oh, what's that mutant's name?
Feel about an Igor.
It's not Igor. but
Okay. Well, Vladimir.
Martine.
Artemi Radulov. That's not his name. Final.
Oh, sick. The Canadians are winning 4-0
Unheard of.
against the Flyers. I'm going to make fun of us.
Vladimir Zabatsov.
That's a made-up name.
Name?
Oh,
It
made
is
it
in fact
up.
a made-up name. You guys have any other
Look
better
at this
guesses?
hat trick! Oh, yes! Oh, this is the best day of my life.
All right, Matt just had an orgasm.
Was that Slap?
Yeah, Slap has a hat trick.
Dude,
Bro, he's actually
Bruce
good.
really went
Look,
up an
he is
octave.
good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, he's got 50,
This is a
over 50
punt for the
points.
record, right?
Martin Brodeur, final answer.
Ethan and Martin Brodeur is like the equivalent of Qualls with the Buffalo Sabres.
One day I will get a Martin Brodeur question.
Larry Nichushkin.
Yushkin.
Yeah,
Oh, the Avs. I should have known that.
yeah. Steven, I actually almost made this question Radulov, but I thought then.
What is Radulov's first name?
Alexander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was on the Canadians.
Nishushkin, did anyone ever resolve like what was
Yeah,
going on?
no, but I had to check. He's playing, but I don't really think anything came of that whole incident.
Yeah, I know he went to player assistance and then like disappeared.
Yeah, he's just doing his thing.
But he's back. Okay,
He's
that's
just
awesome.
playing. I had to look it up because I assumed he wouldn't be, but he is.
Yeah.
Okay, world flags. Here's the question. Name the colors missing from the flag below. And as you can see, I need 4 colors. In that order.
What?
What flag
This is
am I
crazy.
looking at?
I was worried about this being too easy.
Okay, I want to go blue, yellow, green.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's one
white,
is
blue, yellow.
one is white, 3 is yellow, 4 is
No,
oh god, it's 4
What country is
dark.
You know what country this is?
It's one of the islands. It's like Solomon Islands or Marshall Islands. I always get them mixed up.
Ugh.
It's white. Is it white? White, green, yellow.
I want to
blue?
think I'm thinking it's like a turquoise type beat.
How specific do you
One-
want to get with
one
these colors,
white.
Matt?
I want the names of colors.
I feel like it's blue, yellow, green. If it's a Pacific,
I really think 2 is blue. But...
all right, 1 white, 2
Yeah, we'll do.
3 yellow, 4 green. Final.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how Ethan's niche, but both of his teammates got the answer right before he did.
Yeah, I got it first. I want the full points on that.
I'm going to go all 3 on that.
That was solely going off of color theory. Like green is
You're
never
like the
not at
darkness
top
of
a
the
single
darkness of colors.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Okay. Overwatch for Mentally Illest. What is the only map used for both capture the flag and elimination?
Did you see that Dave Portnoy ad? What the fuck was that? Never mind. Okay, whatever.
Well, they're working through this. I need to see if the Bucks have blown their 20-point lead yet. There's no way. no way Doc Rivers beats the Celtics by 20. Not in my lifetime.
I want to go with Lijiang Tower. Yeah, we're gonna say Lijiang Tower final.
Nice. I really
There's
wanted
not
to
any
let
Overwatch
through.
maps.
I really wanted to let through the Egyptian dynasty one, but we wanted to try and win this game. So
Evidently,
This is
we're
the
not doing a
first
great
time
job of that.
this niche has ever been missed, by the way.
Yeah, that's
So that was
like the
probably a
first one I've ever
mistake.
missed.
dude,
That was
I just
probably
saw a
my-
strange history category, and I'm like, we just can't send this out. We just can't do it.
Punt final.
Yeah.
I've never played Overwatch.
This
I've not
is
it.
Ayutthaya. Damn, that's a pretty new one. So I don't play those game modes really.
So I was trying to figure this out. Is the way it works that there's like larger maps, and then like for the smaller game modes, you play like a portion of that map. Is that how it works?
So there are some like that. There are also some maps that are only in the smaller game modes, and Ayutthaya is one of those.
Okay, yeah. Because there was another one I was looking at. It was like something university, but it seemed like it was part of a bigger map.
Yeah, Oasis University is
yeah.
like part of Oasis.
Right. Okay. Okay. Fa's gonna love this. Overheard in Brooklyn. This is a category about Yiddish words and phrases.
Oh my god.
All I know is Hag Poim Simaya.
Does anyone want to double this? And by anyone, I only mean
If we
I
say
mean,
phone
even though I know a good few, I don't want to double it.
can I just
Yeah.
call next door neighbors?
By the way, Overheard New York is a hilarious Instagram account. By the way,
Yeah.
you hear some crazy shit on that one.
Okay.
I need to see what this question is.
Not doubling. Here we go. Hypnotoads. This word loosely translates to extreme self-confidence or audacity.
Chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has to be, right?
Yeah, it's chutzpah.
Yeah, chutzpah final.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go super deep cut on Yiddish like phrases.
you really could have done to make this a super hard category? Make us spell it.
Yeah. fair.
There's at least 3 different ways that would have been spelled though, so it's
Yeah.
Not everyone does the ch. Yeah.
Okay, so Hypnotoads have clawed themselves back here to a 3-point game. It can be a 4-point game with this one. Mentally Illest. This word loosely translates either to haul or carry or to go somewhere that is an inconvenience.
Schlep. Yeah, it's gotta be schlep.
Flip.
Schlep final.
Correct.
Great word to say.
That one I
Schlep
definitely could
and
have
schwitz, just
You know,
fantastic words.
One game
Fantastic.
Megan's not watching.
spelled.
Sam.
All right, 10-6. Our next category is a 4-point game with 7 points left because there's a double outstanding. Conference powers is our college basketball question tonight. Hypnotoads, do you want to double?
No.
Here's your question. This MAAC school in New York is one of 8 in the country and the only in its conference to have 200 or more conference wins since 2010, making the tournament 8 times in that span, most recently in 2023.
MAAC in New York.
New York is in New York State, not New York.
Definitely New York
City.
State.
Yeah, it's got to be state. Yeah.
Does that feel like Canisius?
Dude, are they playing ball like that?
Uh,
I feel like I have
2023, so it wouldn't include this year because Colgate made it this year, so it's not them.
What is Fordham in?
Nah, Fordham isn't hooping like that either, man.
Is it just Albany then?
No, I don't think they made it last year.
Jesus Christ.
What about St. John's or Joe's, whatever?
St. Joe's is
Oh, they're not MAAC, are they?
Thanks. Actually, I'd maybe go St. John's or St. Joe's.
pick one of them.
St. Joe's.
St. Joe's.
It's tough.
All right.
I feel like-
Sienna's in the MAC.
Oh, I was gonna say that Fordham is hooping like that.
I don't think it's Fordham. I thought it was Marist, maybe.
I don't
don't know.
remember.
The schools that I know in the MAC are Quinnipiac, Quinnipiac, Marist, and Sienna.
I'd
And
go with
Iona.
Sienna. I'd go with Sienna.
It's not
then.
Sienna. It's not Sienna.
Not
I know they weren't in the
Okay. Then go with Marist.
All right. Marist final.
This
have
is
a
a pretty hard category. This is formerly Rick Pitino's Iona.
I have
Oh.
attended Iona. I
Wow.
wouldn't have known to
fuck.
call
That
him,
was
but
kind of what I was thinking.
oh my.
That's
I didn't
hard.
know they were in the map.
Yeah,
we needed that.
Steven had some deep MAAC knowledge there, though.
I went to a high school with a lot of
Conference
Sienna
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, my stepsister went to Siena. Okay, mentally ill. Here's yours. This Ohio Valley Conference school in Tennessee is one of 8 in the country and the only in its conference to have 200 or more conference wins since 2010, making the tournaments 5 times in that span, most recently in 2022.
Ohio Valley Conference.
Tough, man. Jeez.
I have an idea.
What about like a Middle Tennessee?
Okay, that was my guess, but I didn't know what conference they're in, and I don't want to
I
say
have no
out loud,
idea.
so.
I
don't
feel like
think-
it would be silly to have Middle Tennessee be the answer if Tennessee is in the
Yeah,
question.
I'm pretty sure that's not it because I don't think that they're in Ohio Valley.
Yeah.
But I don't know another small school in Tennessee. Oh, no, that's in Alabama. Never mind.
I don't know. It could be Middle Tennessee. So what? It's in the question. It said Tennessee. I don't. You
I
know?
don't think it's Middle Tennessee.
All right, Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee. Final.
Is this Josh?
Chattanooga.
Is this where John Morant went? Mercer.
Murray.
Murray State.
Yeah,
Is
is
there
Murray
like-
State?
Is Murray
It's
State in Tennessee?
It's in Tennessee. I'm just trying to. They would have the wins. I want to say they made the tournament in like 2019. I don't know about 22, but that's the
My
first-
guess. My only other guess was Chattanooga.
I like Murray State more.
I think it's Murray State. I think it's Jaws
Yeah.
school because they're like a powerhouse. Or they in the conference. Murray State final.
Yeah, Murray State's in Kentucky. This is Belmont.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Middle Tennessee State is in the Sun Belt. Okay, so no points there. So it's a 5
Hard
point.
cat.
No, sorry, it's a 4-point game.
With 5 points remaining.
5 points remaining. Yeah, my tallying made it look like
Brutal.
okay. Franchise villain is our movies
We
category.
have to double.
Yeah, we're kind of no choice here. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
double.
Okay, so Hypnotoads will double.
It's Roy Beatty, isn't it?
I quoted him in my father's eulogy. Fun fact. Take that.
Wow.
There's some Ocho lore for you. Okay. Wait, am I thinking of the right person? Were you talking about Blade Runner?
I was.
Good. Okay. Hypnotoads. The actors pictured below are all main antagonists in installments of what movie franchise?
Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman's a bad guy in like the second one, right?
It's Mission Impossible because the guy on the left. Mission Impossible final.
Yeah. Yeah.
Townside, he didn't feel like explaining his answer.
Yeah, you
I
don't
could
have
have
to.
gone in explaining each individual movie, and then I realized how stupid that would have been.
Okay. So it's a 2-point game, but mentally ill is.
I think I know what the next one is.
Why don't you guess?
Nope.
Okay.
it
Write it
out loud.
down. Write it down now, and then hold the piece.
I'll text it to you.
I know what the next one is too, and we're gonna have to get this right. So,
Gonna be Spy Kids.
I'm looking for anyone who calls it can get 3 points.
What?
My guess is
All right,
Spy
fast
Kids.
and
I thought you meant the
Furious.
next category. I was like, yeah,
Oh.
obviously we all.
I was
picked.
blind.
Do you remember the Adriatic Sea question?
That was a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah. This
Is
gonna
this
be
the
George
Adriatic?
Lopez and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's what this one's gonna be.
Okay. Mentally ill. Here's the question.
It's not a franchise.
The actors pictured
It is
below
to
are
me.
all main antagonists in installments of what movie franchise?
Okay, it's not Fast and Furious.
What has that guy been in since Game of Thrones?
I have no idea.
What movie is fucking Rican, dude?
What are like similar franchises to like Mission Impossible?
It's got to be comparable.
Like Fast and Furious was my only thought. I don't think he's been in
Anything
that though.
superhero related? That I don't know anything about that.
I don't think so.
Man, this would have been a great Jim phone a friend, but
Yeah,
he got us on the first one. So
yeah. What do you feel about like Kingsman?
go for it.
All right, Kingsman final.
John Wick final.
Yeah, it's John Wick.
Dude, I was thinking, like, what European villain could the guy on the left be? He looks like
On the left is
soccer
John
star
Wick 2.
or
Guy on
something.
the middle is John Wick 3, and Theon is John Wick 1. He
Isn't
killed the dog.
isn't the guy in the middle also Ip Man?
Also,
Is that Donnie
possible-
Yang? Is that Donnie Yang?
Yeah.
I thought Donnie Yang was shorter.
Also, Ethan was wrong. I just want to put that out there. He thought it was going to be Bond. Okay.
Oh,
So
no,
it's a
too easy.
1-point game.
Which doesn't feel that far off given the first one was Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Okay, NFL will end us tonight. It's a 1-point game.
Damn it.
Towns is feeling like the Terminator right now. Here is Hypnotoad's question. They also have their phone a friend. Here it is. Plaxico Burress had the second most receiving yards in his division in 2005 with 1,214, only trailing what player who was not on his team?
Chad Johnson.
All right, I
I'm,
think
I'm, I'm
AFC
1
AFC North
trillion %
2005.
positive this is Chad Johnson living
all
in
right. If you're confident, send it, and then we give them less time.
in
Give
his
them more.
division, trailing what player who's not on his team? Chad Johnson final.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Oh,
Plaxico Burress
Oh,
played
you
for the
bum.
Giants.
Not in Ohio.
Deshaun Jackson.
That's what my first thought was too, but that's too late.
Is it?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
I think that sounds about right.
I mean, Deshaun Jackson also went from the Eagles to the Commanders.
That sounds about right.
Go for it. I mean, you guys know more about this than I do. So
I mean, I'm mostly guessing. I should say that.
okay, well it's 2 over now. So
I have to guess.
Deshaun Jackson final.
For the win.
Is this To?
No,
Is it
he
T.O.?
wasn't- He was. This is. He was on the Giants at this point. This is Santana Moss.
Oh,
That's-
Oh,
who
sure.
wow.
was not-
Oh, so he joins the Giants in 05. I thought he was still in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
that was his first season with the Giants.
Ah,
Okay.
All right, fellas, let's choke this. Let's do it. Come on.
Oh, let's piss it away. I don't want to go to
Let's
sleep.
just piss this
So
away.
yeah,
Let's do
mentally
it.
ills
Oh
can
my
win if
God.
they get this, or if Hypnotoads don't get it on the steal. Here's the question: Roddy White had the second most receiving yards in his division in 2007 with 1,202, only trailing what player who was not on his team?
I have an idea.
Please. Sure.
I mean,
Steve
talking
Smith.
Uh, not a bad guess.
I have
think-
like another thought, but I just don't think he was putting up those yards.
I think that Steve Smith is a really good idea. That checks out with
I'm honestly, I'm ready to throw up right now.
the worst case
I
overtime.
can't
so-
fucking believe that we're in this position. crazy.
Go for it, Brian.
Steve Smith final.
Marcus
cool.
Colston. Is it Marquez Colston?
So
What? So this is what the Falcons,
Roddy White
Falcons,
was
Saints.
Atlanta this year?
2007 New Orleans Saints. It's reeks of Marcus Colston, and I know I just botched the last one, but it's nobody on the Buccaneers. And if it's not Steve Smith, it has to be Marquez Colston. Is there anyone else on the Saints who that could be? Before I say it.
Saints receivers 2007.
I genuinely don't know.
I'm blanking.
Marquez Colston final.
Correct.
Damn it.
That was my other thought.
Oh, I gotta go flush the fucking toilet.
Oh.
Get it away.
And I feel like if Mentally Illest hadn't said Steve Smith, there's a good chance the Hypnotoads would have guessed Steve Smith there.
There was no. I was so a couple weeks ago, Ethan pointed out the game in between the game. There's
Okay.
no way you'd have lined up Santana Moss and Steve Smith after I made that little gesture 2 weeks ago about fairness. There was no way it was Steve Smith.
But I also thought Marquez Colston was too big for Santana Moss.
Santana Moss was huge.
Yeah, I know Santana Moss better than
I
either
think
of
those are
but-
even. I think Santana and Steve Smith, one's a good player, one's a Hall of Famer.
You know,
But
the best
Colston and Santana line up.
the best
Okay.
few weeks of the season are when they have Steve Smith on the field.
It's overtime we go.
Just like
Oh.
Common. I love him.
Brother
Let's-
in Christ.
No.
Can't believe
This would be
we
perfect
got
for these
them.
teams, but I think it's a little ticky tack. I don't really want to do it because I think it's a little unfair. Not to either individual team, just
Is it a history one and you're afraid we would dominate?
Neil's
no.
never answering a phone a friend again.
I just think there's some
Why? Because we didn't phone a friend him.
Yeah, he definitely knew Santana Moss.
I think
That's
the
pretty
thing that I'm
brutal.
most happy about is just that we didn't lose in regulation now. That
This
we
is
did
a win for
bad
me
place
either
to
way.
be.
Like, no offense to my teammates, but
gonna-
personal win.
Oh,
With
we blew
that
it. We blew
right
the
now.
Kings game.
We're nearing the amount of overtime games we had last season as a team. We had like 6 last season.
I love
We're 7-2, but how many are overtime wins?
It's our fourth
I think 2 overtime wins so far.
All right, we can't have that
We've
continue.
gone overtime twice. We lost once, and you guys beat it. Yeah, you guys
We
beat
beat
it.
Please,
LMQ and we
please
beat
say they had
Packers.
like a penalty point or something from.
Yes.
Oh, I was a responsible boy this time.
Oh,
All right, this one should be fun with these two teams. I try not to have overtimes in categories that I asked in the game because it's duplicative when I can help it. So I usually just do the first one that wasn't asked in the game. And here it is. The last 25 unique Olympic host cities could be summer or winter games.
Awesome.
So Hypnotoads will be going first. And then remember, just wait until I say go.
So just clarifying, when you say unique, you're counting the first time that city hosted the Olympics as the time that you're designating?
The most recent time.
And it's both winter and summer.
It's the most recent 25. So if
Which is just the last.
yeah.
Never mind. Who cares?
And it's both winter and summer, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
are we counting future hosts?
No.
cities?
No,
Okay.
so since we're not, like, Paris is obviously hosting it this year. If Paris had hosted it, I'm sure they've hosted it, like, let's say they hosted it in 1950, they would be on this list if this was in October because it would
So, are we only going back then 12 and a half years?
No, you're going back a really fucking long way.
No, it's because it's every 2 years times 25, so it's at least
how much.
it's at least 50 years plus then there's some duplicates. We're going back like
Wait,
60
yeah.
years, 60,
Sorry,
70
Can
years.
you clarify what you meant with the duplicates again? Can you just
Yeah,
repeat?
yeah. So unique just means that if a city on this list is like multiple instances of the 25 most recent Olympics, you just skip them the second time. You go back.
Okay. It's just
We
the
count
25.
count the most recent and get rid of the older ones.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. So Hypnotoads, you're up first. You can start now.
All right. 2022
Pyongyang.
winter was Beijing.
What?
Thanks for the
Five.
feedback.
4.
Beijing final.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. That is the most recent Olympics. So that is number 1. Go ahead, mentally Illest.
Well, Pyongyang was also correct. So let's go with that to not give them any more.
Thank you, Stephen.
Pyongyang final.
That is incorrect.
Steven, isn't that the capital of North Korea?
Hypnotoads, you can go.
You're
now.
right. You know what?
Pyeongchang.
Oh my God.
Pyeongchang. Final answer.
That is correct.
Oh, that is the most brutal thing I've ever seen.
That was not a bait.
That
was not a bait. I just got those
We'll be
mixed
right
up.
back, and you might
Remember,
never
was
see
that
me
last
again.
season or
But-
early this season where it was Chickamauga, Chickamauga? Do you
Yeah, it was
remember
this season.
That was our team.
that? Oh my
okay.
god!
Anyways,
Sochi final.
All right, that's correct.
All right, let me do the next. Let me do the next couple.
Okay.
I was gonna say one.
Go ahead, Hypnotoads.
Rio de Janeiro final.
Wait, sorry.
It's
I
fine.
gave- Yeah,
Rio de Janeiro final.
correct. Sorry, I had given the other team the incorrect answer. Okay, go ahead, mentally Illest.
Atlanta final.
Okay, that is correct. That is
You dug
13.
deep for that one.
All right, let's discuss before we
Go ahead,
finalize.
Hypnotoads.
That's my fault.
Hold on. Vancouver final.
Okay, correct. That's number 7. Yeah, number 7. Go ahead, mentally Illest. You have to get this to stay alive.
Athens. Okay.
London final.
Okay, correct. That's number 6.
I got one.
Win. Hypnotoads win if you get this.
So
Let me
Athens-
send it for the win.
Athens is one.
Yeah, and that
Salt
could
Lake
be
City.
That's stupid.
5,
Yeah, I mean we could do
Oh
either.
my god.
3.
Salt Lake City, final answer.
Okay, that is correct. So that's the game. Salt Lake City. I thought we were gonna go deep into this list, but we had the little
I
Pyong
pull out like
All right,
fucking
I'm gone. I'm rage quitting.
I
But
thought
I
we
am
were
still going
gonna
to
pull
be
out, like,
bragging about
Turin and
absolutely
shit, bro.
grossing
Damn.
the fraud that is Towns. And you remain a fraud.
Oh boy. All right. Here are
Just,
the
I want to
list.
point out. Wait, you like leading in NFL points? I think I've missed 3 of the last 4.
I'm just saying on
Last
Roman Emperors.
Dude, Tyler Towns might be able to go meat for meat with Drake, but he can't.
Where
go
is
Roman
Lillehammer?
for
I
Roman
would have,
Emperor.
if you had put French Revolution, I would have done the same thing to you in that. Just so you know. I would please, I ask you to run that against us next time.
French Revolution? No, we were going Napoleonic France actually.
Oh,
But-
either way, take your choice.
That's fair, man. You got the Emperor's 4 points and still lost the game. You hate to see it.
All right, it's a real pain. It's real pain.
Is this our new rivalry matchup for next season?
I
don't know why
completely
this-
squandered
I hope
Emperor.
there's
and
more
This is such a smiley face rivalry.
I thought it was a
had to
fun
lock
game.
in.
I'm just salty, really. I just lost my team the game.
All right. Well,
I'm
good
embarrassed on my
game.
own category.
It'll end. Yeah, 11-10 after overtime. So yeah, we have got another game in 4 minutes. So I'll go ahead and end the Zoom. But thanks for playing, guys. See you next week.